Hi there, welcome to this video, another tutorial, no, not tutorial, yes, educational video documenting my Web3 expeditions. In this video, we'll be looking at a project that has raised 134 million in funding. We will see what they have to offer from an innovative standpoint and also see if they have the prospect of an airdrop. So this is basically the first video. It's introductory in nature. We may not end up, participating that much. We'll see what we can accomplish. So it says the world's IP blockchain. Now that narrative is intriguing, appealing, interesting. I don't know exactly what this is about, but there is a social element to this, the story protocol. Now, before I follow here, I'll quickly do some due diligence to see who is following. Just a moment, just a moment. Let me open the door. Apologies for that. Okay, so entities that I'm aware of are following, so I'll be following in turn. Of course, in the course of doing due diligence, you should do more. Look at their X account, see which established entities, companies, or crypto projects are reposting them or interacting with them. That's a good deal there. This is safe though because they are featured on Galgz in their explore page, as we will see soon. So safe to me. What I mean Galgz is, let's go. It's a learn to earn platform basically that introduces you also to early stage projects. They have a category explore that features some incubated projects. So it's recommended in the course of due diligence in a project to check them out on Galgz. So story is here. If you want to go to the right X account, that's it, which I just followed. That said, let's go ahead. We will start on the website just to gain a grasping of what the project is about. Now on the website, wow, what happened there? Just a moment, please. Just a moment. Just a moment. Because this PC, I'm having some virus threats or malware threats. So I'm still monitoring it. Support. Okay. Anyway, so here apps live on Liad. So this, I would assume this is a testnet. And right here, they are featuring some applications on their testnet. In the event that that's the case, you may need to interact with some of these applications. Besides that, to gain a gist of what the blockchain is about and the specification of the type of innovations on it, then that's another reason to interact with this. So I'll be opening this in other tabs. Just a moment. Wow. What's going on? Please bear with me. So Unleash protocol has been detected with suspicious activity. It is not recommended to continue to this. Okay, so here, this is where you can learn about the project and website. I don't know why this is the case. What's going on? I'm not very sure. Okay, so this is what the project is about, the world's IP blockchain. Okay, let's see. Story is the world's IP blockchain, unramping programmable IP to power the next generation of AI, DeFi, and consumer applications. Now, I don't know what IP is here. You know, if it refers to internet provider, I'm not very sure. So tokenize the world's IP. IP is one of the world's most valuable and expansive assets. Unramping tokenized IP unlocks a whole world of possibilities, giving creators the ability to exchange, grow, and distribute their creative property. So I'll assume IP refers to intellectual property. Okay, so I'll assume that IP in this case refers to intellectual property, a blockchain specific to enabling you tokenize your IP with ease and monetize it in turn. Okay, so monetize IP in the age of AI. Creators deserve to control their IP, not platforms or algorithms. Story gives creators the ability to set the economic terms for how AI can use their IP, offering a way for both creators and their communities to grow with AI. So there's an AI incorporation as well. Basically, your IP will train AI. You contribute to the evolution of that AI without third-party interference and monetize it fully to a maximum level. Interesting narrative. We'll circumvent this at this stage and go into implementation. This is a very strong narrative as we speak. Now here, spotlight your content. This is one of the applications built on the chain. I'll assume that it's currently in testnet. We don't know yet, but we'll be finding out. Here it says gain visibility. This is one of the limitations that every user experiences when using Web 2. Now, suddenly you turn to Web 3 as an outlet to gain visibility, but that has not been possible so far, considering that many Web 3 founders, have simply replicated Web 2 ideals while innovating on Web 3. So if this can be fixed, very powerful. So gain visibility, acknowledgement, and rewards by publishing your content to influential people, brands, and their audiences. So productively, I love this already. I'm definitely going to explore it. It looks like the traditional way of logging in involving your email. So I don't know if maybe when you onboard, there will be an on-chain element to it, but this is favorable for me, since I post a lot of content. In fact, YouTube took my channel with 4,200 videos, just like that, without any tangible reason and without me being able to recoup them. Let's look here. Color. Mint your free color commemorative launch NFT. So this is likely on the testnet of Story Protocol, and where the testnet is incentivized doing this transaction is likely to give you the airdrop. So far, you will see here that there has been interest, 294,000 users. Let's see what the wallet connection process is like. This is more like an NFT marketplace. Okay, so connecting the chain in question is likely EVM compatible. So you have to incorporate this chain. Okay. Story network testnet. So you likely need a faucet to get started. Who knows? Maybe it's gasless. I'm not very sure. You'll see there is a token here, IP, as the native token. So let's go back and attempt to mint this. Wow, needs an email. Okay, initializing testnet to mint. I don't know why risks are popping up everywhere. Acknowledge. Okay, so you do need a faucet. Speaking of a faucet, I found a faucet on Galxy. If you expand this, the faucet is here. So let's make use of it. Again, this is only an introductory video, so Wow. So you need Gitcoin passport. Uses Gitcoin passport to verify proof of humanity. This is a fresh wallet, so I will not be able to pull this off, but this will give you one IP token to make use of on testnet. I don't think I'll be able to accomplish this with this wallet. Let's just find out. Okay, so my score is too low. You need, wow, that's quite a high score. So this makes it of more interest. It will deter participation from so many people because you need to have a score of 25. It's not very hard to get that score. You will need to interact with passport.gitcoin.co. If your wallet has history, the better, but if not, you will need to generate some history, some social interactions to up your score. If you have questions about that, you know where to contact me, airdropc.com. Don't mind the nature of my videos. My videos are U-logs. It's my own form of content where I basically embark on another study of stuff while on the video without pre-research. There's room for that type of content. You can subscribe to Airdrop reminders, contact me using this form. And your avenue for airdrops is here, my socials on the side. That said, once you have the faucet available, a transaction you can carry out is mint this, then trade it, meaning you will have to list it and carry out all the transactions possible on this NFT marketplace. So this is a DEX that you can try out. So on the basis of the same funds you received from the faucet, you'll be able to buy some tokens here, maximize your use of this. Let's see if there's a dedicated faucet. Okay, so for the tokens that you will need to spend on this DEX, you can make use of the native faucet here. This is Ultimate Intellectual Property Operating System. This looks like a very strong project. I'll do unique due diligence on this, looking at their X account, just because of the warning I got here. But this one looks like a very strong value proposition on its own. So I'll definitely be interested in this project, in the event that it itself has an airdrop. So I'll be checking this up later on and we'll be highlighting it in another video. This looks like another one, early stage. I like the ecosystem, looks very interesting. To conclude, let's quickly scan through their X account. Did I see this? So swap anything, anytime, anywhere. Interesting stuff. Imagine being able to swap a representation of your IP here, instead of just tokens, where you can tokenize it. The narrative is very strong. It's posed for adoption as well, from a narrative perspective. I'll be checking that out later on. Amongst all, my most interest is in... Okay, so this is a DEX for swapping IPs. Oh, this is what we saw earlier. So basically what is being swapped there, called Fate, is likely this imagery. I'm not very sure, but very interesting stuff. I'll be checking this project out later on. This one too is strong. So empowering IP/idea. This is also a good project to look into. But the one I'll sign up in that I have the most interest in, because it's on the social side, is this one here. This one. So I'll see what productivity it brings and inform you in another video. Stay awesome, take action. In the description, there are a bunch of productivity tools there. Check them out. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. Stay awesome.